Hey, Mailbag Monday for September 30th, 2013. A couple things that I want to plug before for the site for WikiGameGuides for the rest of the week before we get into the email today. First off, for happy hour this week, I'm going to be streaming Battlefield 4, the beta. It starts on Tuesday. For happy hour from Tuesday to Friday. It goes from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern every day. And then Dan, behind the camera, is also going to be streaming Grand Theft Auto Online from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to have an extra long happy hour because there's two big games coming out this week. Or one expansion to a big game and one preview for a big game. So I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming this week. So if you like watching the live streams, be sure to check that out on Twitch/WikiGameGuides. Links in the description, all that good stuff. Second thing is, and there'll be a post on the website, and I'll probably make a video for this too, or a separate video for this too, later in the week. But with the two new consoles coming out in the middle and end of November, we are going to need a lot more help from people to make videos covering all these new games. So we are, quote unquote, hiring new people to cover all the new stuff that's going to be coming out in the holiday season. So if you are planning on getting an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 and you make videos, please get in contact with me. I'll be, we compensate you for making the videos that people submit to our channel. So, if you can get a little bit of money back for, putting all your time into the games, making a guide or some walkthroughs or achievement videos or anything like that. Like we need a ton of help because there's so many games coming out in the next few months. So if you're going to get some of those new consoles, please get in touch with me if you want to help out. Okay, so today's email is from Ty, aka Ferrari Enzo Guy. It says, hi John and Dan, and also Carl, who was here just a second ago. I've been a big fan of your guide since the Modern Warfare 2 days. The Twitch streaming has been a great idea and, from what I can tell, very successful for getting new fans and followers. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like on YouTube, YouTube's never been great for communicating with the people that watch our videos. Like we see the comments, but if you end up watching a video of ours more than just a few days after we post it, there's a really good chance we're not going to see the comment. Like I always check the comments on something that I make immediately after I post it to make sure I didn't screw something up, which I do a lot, but I like to respond to the first couple days of comments, but then after that, if it's a year later, there's zero chance of it. But with Twitch, it's awesome because we get to directly interact with the people who are watching like immediately, and it's a great way for getting new subscribers and new followers and interacting with the fans and all that stuff. So the Twitch stream has been going great. The subscribe button is a great way for us to give you guys a boost and make sure the keg doesn't run dry. Yes. And that's interesting too. Like I've been thinking more about that lately, how, media and people who kind of do what we do, it's really changing a lot over the years. And 10 years ago, you never would have, like Kickstarter, like who would have fucking thought that something like Kickstarter would be so insanely successful? And then now, with the ability on Twitch to directly subscribe and support us because you like the content that we make and you want to see us continue to make that kind of content, it's an incredible new way to make it easier for us to do the happy hour live streams every day and not have to worry about the ad rates fluctuating up and down all the time, which is crazy stressful. Anyway, he goes on. I've always been an avid gamer, but as an adult, I don't have much money to throw at games. Watching your content helps me stay connected to my true gamer identity without having to break the bank on new consoles, fast computers, and $60 games. I want to say thanks for what you guys do. It really gives me something to look forward to and enjoy. I also want to say thanks to the site contributors, Vegas Jamie, Josh, Brian, etc. They do a fantastic job as well. Oh, so also back to what I was talking about before, if you're planning on getting the new consoles, or if you like to stream, like we do our regular happy hour thing, but I would love to have WikiGameGuides be on Twitch, be like a full-time channel. So if you want to help do something regular on Twitch and just keep that WikiGameGuides, like it's pretty easy for us to set up actually, to give other people the ability to stream. So anyway, there'll be more info about that later. Personally, I'm a huge Diablo fan, and I was curious if you have any plans to revisit Diablo 3 at any point, like maybe when the newly announced expansion is released. I was pretty disappointed in Diablo 3. I don't know why. It just didn't grab me. It just didn't hook me. I was super excited for it before it came out, and then after I got my hands on the full thing, I just got bored with it. I don't know if my tastes have changed over the years. It's for when I used to love playing Diablo 2, and then just Diablo 3 didn't grab me for whatever reason, but I'll check out the new expansion. Then again, I said the same thing about StarCraft and the StarCraft 2 expansion, so who fucking knows. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they can do with Diablo 3 to maybe hook people who weren't that interested, or who are Diablo fans but didn't think Diablo 3 was a super compelling product. Like, there's so much more fun games out there. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think the new expansion comes out in like 6 months to a year from now, so it's not anytime soon. But yeah, I will be reading more about it, finding out more about it as it gets closer. Whether or not I end up getting maxed out characters of every kind and the max level and all that, like, that's a different story. Last but not least, I'm super excited for the Amnesia drink along on Friday the 13th. So this is an older email. I have been looking forward to that drink along for a long time, so don't disappoint. I think it was disappointing.
Yep.
John, just man up and play the damn game, and Dan, you should try to scare John at least once. If you're ever passing by northern Utah, let me know. Insert Mormon joke now. So we are actually about to hit the next milestone on Twitch for followers to have part 2 of the Amnesia drink along. So hopefully the game's a little bit scarier.
Josh, and you're a little less drunk.
No, it wasn't that at all, man. It wasn't a scary game. Josh Cowbell wrote a really good review for Amnesia Machine for Pigs on our site, and he didn't like it either. He gave it 3 out of 5 stars. He said it just wasn't nearly as scary as the previous games, and I trust his judgment. And that's kind of the common consensus. It's not just me. Like, I wasn't that drunk. Fuck you. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Dan. Yeah, just not.
Keep telling yourself that.
You keep telling yourself that. No, fuck you. I didn't think it was that scary. So we'll do the Amnesia Part 2 drink along. I don't think it's going to be great, but I think the next milestone is going to be there's another really scary game that people have been telling me to play for a while, and I'm drawing a blank on the name. It was gifted to me by Digital Shot on Steam, and I'm totally drawing a blank on the name.
Well, maybe we could revisit Slender instead of Amnesia. That Slender scares us pretty consistently.
Okay.
I don't know.
Or
if you're not excited about Amnesia,
well,
I think people just want to see you get scared.
Okay.
Regardless of what game.
Then maybe we should do this other game that I'm drawing a blank on the name of. That instead of Amnesia or Slender, something new.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll play a scary game, guaranteed.
We'll play a scary game and do a live stream for that. I need to set a date and a time for that. It won't be in place of the happy hour. It'll be in addition to one of the happy hour streams. But yeah. So that'll be coming up in the next week because we should hit the follower goal today during today's happy hour stream. So anyway, thanks for writing in, Ty. If anybody else wants to write an email for Mailbag Monday, you can write an email to wikigameguides@gmail.com, or if you want to send us something physical in the mail, it's 1667 Vine Street. That's Denver, Colorado. 80206, and all the info's in the description of the video. So, thanks for watching. Game on.
Game on.